The unbelievable ultimatum Queen Letizia just gave to Leonor. One day, the crown will come before everything. That wasn't a headline. That wasn't an official statement. But if I had to guess the single message Queen Letizia has been preparing Princess Leonor to understand her entire life, it would be something very close to that. And honestly, the older Leonor gets, the more important that message becomes. Because here's what I think most people miss. When they look at Leonor, they see a future queen. When Letizia looks at Leonor, she sees something else entirely. She sees her daughter. And that's where this story becomes fascinating. Imagine being a mother whose job is to prepare her child for a role that will eventually demand sacrifices most people never have to make. That's not parenting in the normal sense. That's preparing someone for history. If you're new to Leonor's story, subscribe, I post every day. Now here's my personal take. I don't believe the real ultimatum is about relationships, or appearances, or royal protocol. I think it's much bigger than that. I think the ultimatum is this. Decide whether you're willing to carry the weight of the crown, knowing it will shape every major choice you make. And that's not a demand from Letizia. That's the reality of monarchy itself. What's interesting is that while Prince William and Catherine often represent stability in Britain, Leonor's journey feels more intense because she's still in the stage where preparation and personal identity are colliding. She's not just learning royal duties. She's figuring out who she is while the entire country watches. And that's a difficult balance. Here's the hidden cost nobody talks about. Every future queen eventually reaches a point where personal wants and public responsibilities start competing with each other. The public sees the ceremonies, the uniforms, the photographs, but behind all of that is a young woman making difficult choices about her future. That's why I think the media often misses the bigger story. The real drama isn't palace gossip. It's the quiet pressure of expectation. And maybe that's the unbelievable ultimatum at the center of Leonor's life. Can you remain yourself while becoming something larger than yourself? Honestly, I think that's the question Queen Letizia has been helping her answer for years. And what have I learned from watching this story unfold? Sometimes the hardest conversations between a mother and daughter aren't about rules. They're about responsibility, especially when that responsibility includes an entire nation's future.